Guerrilla marketing tactics. The benefits of social media marketing. So the whole reason that we decided to jump on the social media bandwagon was because of an article that we read about another BGA office. In 2010, their monthly submitted application count average was 800. In February 2011, they began broadcasting daily on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. And 1 month later, in March 2011, their app count soared to 1,300 and sustained an average count of 1,100 through August of 2011. So one of the main goals of the social media marketing is to connect with more agents and clients. To do this, here are some of the commonly used social media tools. Twitter is at the top with 8 million users, and they are growing at a rate of 40% per month. LinkedIn has a network of 100 million business professionals. Facebook has a community of 800 million, and YouTube has 100 million videos viewed daily. The results of a marketing industry survey answer the question, does social media marketing work, or is it just a waste of time? As you can see here, according to this grid, the majority of businesses, over 40%, reported an increase in attention and exposure for their businesses, and with small businesses reporting the greatest benefit. In addition to that, search rankings also rose. It helped them generate qualified leads, and 35% even closed business. So here are some of the common social media tools and what they are used for. Blogs are online journals that are usually informal, and they have a very conversational style format. In your blogs, you can share in-depth product information, sales tip, upcoming events, charities, anything really that you feel your target audience is going to be interested in. Blogs are useful because they provide fresh content that you can add to all of your social media sites, as well as your company website. So if you're running low on content to post, you can always just post your blog. They also allow for immediate feedback on whatever you're talking about. So whatever reaction it triggers from your readers, they can post it right away under your blog. Microblogging platforms such as Twitter, they're basically the same as blogs. They're informal and conversational, but they only allow you to post 140 characters at a time, and that's including spaces and punctuation. So you want them to be informative, you want them to be attention-grabbing, and just always try and send them to your other websites to get more information. Social networks such as Facebook and LinkedIn, these sites provide extensive opportunities for your companies to build your brand allegiance and to generate awareness through the online growing communities. So through the creation of your fanbook pages and by contributing to the LinkedIn groups, you really have countless moments to interact with your target audience and to request feedback. So those are really important. Media sharing platforms such as YouTube and Brainshark, these enable your business to broadly share your knowledge and your experiences. And then by uploading these videos to your YouTube or your presentations to SlideShare, which is on LinkedIn or Brainshark, your business is really presenting themselves as being transparent and accessible, and then also very focused on customer service. Be where your customers are, and right now your customers are on Facebook. 800 million active users are on Facebook right now. So that's not people who have a Facebook page and never go to it. It's people who are actually using Facebook on a weekly basis. 500 million people use apps on Facebook each month. 250 million photos uploaded daily. And photos are really important on your Facebook page. They generate the most clicks and the most views and likes to your page. People are nosy. They want to see what you're up to. They want to know what you look like, especially for relationships that are not done face-to-face as much and more over the phone and across the country. You want to let them know what you have going on. There are 20 million likes on fan pages daily. To even cross the Facebook threshold and to become of importance, you need to have 1,000 likes to cross the relevancy threshold. And once you do cross those 1,000 likes, you'll start showing up more prominently in your fans' news feeds and in the Facebook search. So you really want to make sure that you are directing everyone to like your page. You want to give them a reason, and you want to put your Facebook like button on your website. You want to put it on all of your other social media sites as well as on your emails or anything that's being sent out to your target audience and clients. In Constant Contact Spring 2011 Attitudes and Outlook survey, 95% of small business owners said that they not only were using Facebook, but 82% of those people found it effective. Facebook is all about engaging and interacting with your current and prospective clients. It is less business-oriented and more getting to know your clients on a personal level, building those relationships and trying to make them stronger. It gains trust and familiarity, showing them that you really do care about their well-being. To do this, some tips are to post frequently, 2 to 3 times a day if possible, to keep your content fresh. And generally the best times to post are mornings, around lunchtime, and early evenings. Add value to the conversation by bringing in outside content and relevancy from current events or things that your target audience are really going to be interested in. Respond to friend requests, say thank you, try to be friendly, and reach out and engage to those people who are responding and coming to your page. Use real humans. Personal connections are extremely powerful. You want to personalize your posts with real humans. Use names and other personalization often. So you can give a congratulatory message or say happy birthday, happy anniversary, things of that nature. Make it easy to connect to your other social media sites by posting links to your other accounts like Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, your blog, pretty much any kind of website that you have. You want to make sure that you're posting it to your other sites so people know where to find you. Include Facebook and Twitter tags on all of your traditional media. This is basically your email or any kind of content that you're sending out to your agents and your target audience. You want to be sure that you have your tags on there so they know they can find you. Mistakes happen, so if you make a mistake, just apologize. Let them know that you're sincerely sorry and everything should be okay. Share the love by promoting and recognizing members of your community, sharing charity events and church events as well. These are all ways that you can share the love. And make your page interactive. You want to solicit interactions through asking questions, which in turn encourages engagement. Ask people if there's anything you could be doing better, how they liked any event that just happened, if they attended, how their weekend went is even a good question to ask. It makes them feel like you care and you want to know what they think. As a result of engaging and interacting on Facebook with your clients and building those relationships, the more those people get to know you. And the more the people know you, the more they're going to like you. And the more they like you, the more they're going to trust you. So the more trust you have from your clients, the more likely they are to buy or recommend your brand and your products. Your business should be using Twitter because the first thing is everyone else is doing it. Using Twitter is evidence that your small business is participating in this whole social media thing and that you obviously have a with it kind of outfit that people might be interested in doing business with. It really just isn't enough to have a website anymore. It's a fast way to get the message out, so you can instantly let your prospective and current clients know your news, whether it's an announcement or a product, a special deal, or an upcoming event, anything they may be interested in. Twitter also lets you hear what other people are saying, so it'll help you stay on top of your industry. You can go to the Twitter search and type in any topic, and it'll come up with what everyone on Twitter is talking about that topic. So it really allows you to keep your ear on the ground about your company and about the competition and whatever products they could be interested in at the time. It's a great networking tool. Twitter's different than LinkedIn and Facebook and all those other social media sites because you don't need friends or connections to have access to everyone. On Twitter, you have access to everybody who's a part of Twitter, all of their tweets, and they also all have access to you. So it really is a great source for networking and meeting people that you never otherwise would have had the opportunity to meet with. And it also lets you engage with your customers by posting information about your products and or services is the obvious use, but it also gives you another channel for listening to and finding out about your customers, what they like or dislike about your company, how they feel about your brand, and what suggestions they have for improvement. Some ways to get the most out of Twitter is treat others with respect. Some businesses go out there and they do the whole Twitter war thing and they bash the competition. That's really not going to get respect from your target audience. So if you treat others with respect, you will get respect in return. You want to participate in the community. Retweet, which is when you see a tweet that you like or you found helpful, you can click this little retweet icon and it posts to your Twitter account and gives the original tweeter credit. You can also comment and engage in others through Twitter. Do more than promote your own agenda. Throw personal tweets in here and there. Have a good weekend or happy holidays, the weather, a big event that you're excited about. You want your content to be engaging and informative. So if you have constant streams of just noise, nobody will care to listen. The more people who follow you on Twitter, the more influence and networking opportunities you have. So it makes sense to try and build a following. And here are some ideas on getting others to follow you. The first one is to follow them. There's almost a knee-jerk reaction to follow people who follow you. But however, there is a backlash against people who just follow everyone for the sole purpose of gaining followers. So in short, be discriminating with whom you follow. You want to post good tweets right before following someone else. I find that if someone follows me and they only tweet about how hungry or tired they are, I don't really want to follow them back. And the same goes for people who haven't tweeted in a while. You want to complete your bio because people rarely follow strangers, so you want to complete your online bio and include a URL so they can have more information on your company. I really can't tell you the number of times I've not bothered to follow someone because I don't know a thing about them or their company. You want to add Twitter feed to your blog, LinkedIn, Facebook. If you have a following at your blog or a lot of connections on Facebook or LinkedIn, you can leverage this audience to increase your followers on Twitter as well. And reply to people you are following, especially if they're not following you. That's a good way to engage someone and get them to follow you, even if they didn't follow you immediately. Remember, though, that some people have thousands of followers and may not be able to respond to every reply. LinkedIn emerged as one of the most used channels, with 72% of business-to-business marketers using it for their marketing efforts. And then the study also showed that business-to-business marketers cited LinkedIn as the most important channel for them and identified lead generation as the most valuable result. Here are some ways to use LinkedIn effectively as a business-to-business marketing platform. The first one is to build a strong brand. You want to provide as much information as possible, such as your logo, products and services, recommendations from clients and people that you've worked with, videos and presentations from SlideShare, Brainshark, and then also include special offers and your blog if possible. Share updates. So you can share your blog posts, an announcement, webinars, or offers. This kind of keeps you on the radar and lets everyone know what your company's up to. Become an expert. There are 90 million plus users on LinkedIn Answers. And on LinkedIn Answers is a place where all of these business professionals can go and ask questions about topics that they need to know more about. So you can go into LinkedIn Answers and search open questions in these topics, and you can answer. And if you answer with great content, then you get good ratings. So it actually shows on your LinkedIn page that you're an expert of this topic. Another thing is to join a group or create some groups. There are 700,000 plus groups just in the English language on LinkedIn. Here you can create a discussion about a long-term care product or disability income, kind of see why agents are having trouble selling these products, what they need from a BGA standpoint, what could help them sell more products. Basically, you can sit there and talk about anything that you think would be valuable to your company to be able to share your information. YouTube is really a useful tool that I don't think a lot of business owners know how to utilize. So here are some ideas of what you can post on your YouTube account. The first one is to create a how-to video. Help your agents and your target audience use your products and services. Answer frequently asked questions. So if you get those questions that you just hear on a constant basis and you're kind of tired of answering them, you can create a frequently asked questions YouTube video. Not only does this make the customer feel like they heard it directly from you rather than reading it somewhere, but they can also refer back to it over and over again if they can't really remember what the answer was. Show off your expertise. Show people that you know what you're talking about and that you really are an expert in your field by offering sales tips, advice, and product knowledge. Introduce your staff. I know that from my personal experience, we work with people all over the United States. And so to introduce yourself and to be able to see those people face to face, it really deepens the connection. Explain your product or service. This kind of goes back to the how-to video, but you can just do a brief outline and overview of what you do, why you do it, and why it's beneficial for someone to use your service rather than someone else's. Show your product in action. This might be the easiest to make fun and entertaining. You can use a movie trailer style of video, so make it fast, funny, creative, and catchy, and just kind of have fun with it. Testimonials are extremely powerful, and I know sometimes it might be hard to get agents and clients to come in and make a video, but you can always do a reenactment. And then the last one is take videos on a tour of your city or of your office. Again, it's not always possible for people to come and visit in your office, so if they can see what it looks like through a video or see where you live in the city, then that also makes kind of a connection and is entertaining. Some side notes, you can go the extra mile by adding closed captions or subtitles to your videos. And then also post links to your videos on all of your social networks, and then change your URL so that it's not just 20 numbers and letters after your video, but it says, ours says NBCNM, youtube.com/NBCNM. So it's really easy to find all of our videos and our YouTube channel. Here are some examples of buttons that you can put on your websites and your emails. You want to make sure you have these buttons anywhere possible, and there are countless different types of buttons that you can use. Just go to Google Images and type in Twitter button, and you'll come up with a few hundred of them, and it goes the same for all the other ones. So they're really easy to add to your pages, and you can always go to YouTube and get a visual tutorial on how to add them as well. It can be really overwhelming to have to log into each page every day and post tweets or updates. So there are programs out there that are usually free that you can post all in one area. I use Hootsuite because the layout is really easy. It's user-friendly and it's free. So on this site, you can schedule tweets and post months in advance. So you can go on there, spend an hour, one day just doing strictly tweets, and you can have your whole week or month completed. We usually tweet once an hour. So, and it takes me about 10 minutes to tweet for the whole day. It also allows you to check your statuses on each site in one area, so you can go and see what's going on your Facebook, see what's going on LinkedIn, your Twitter. All of that is in one area. And then you can also direct message on each site, so you don't have to sign in to send messages to people on different sites. You can all do it from Hootsuite. And you can have up to 6 social media sites on there. So, you can have your blog, you can have LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. You can also have like a Foursquares and then one other one still to put on there. So you can have all of your sites on there. So social media really does take time. You want to spend at least 15 minutes a day listening, which really doesn't take any engagement, but you're just listening about what people are saying about your company or your products and trying to gain as much knowledge as you can to meet the needs of your target audience. You want to spend 20 minutes a day promoting and broadcasting, sharing any information that your company has to share. So this is really where you're just kind of shoving information out at people, and Twitter is the best avenue for that. You want to spend 30 minutes a day participating, which is low engagement. So participating means that you're responding to people who have sent in a request, a friend request, or people who've sent you direct messages. You want to reply to them, like people's links, respond to comments, things like that. Publishing content-intensive things are about 3 to 5 hours a week. So this is your blog or creating YouTube videos because they're more timely things, so you want to spend more time publishing those kind of posts. And then building your community is the main thing. You're going to spend 5 to 10 hours a week building your community, which is high engagement. So this is when you're actually going out and you're trying to find, you're trying to recruit people and bring people to your page. So Facebook, you're going out there and you're looking for businesses that you can connect with or like their page and trying to get them to like your page. LinkedIn, you're posting to all of the groups, trying to get discussions going, trying to find leads on LinkedIn, answering on the LinkedIn answers. Twitter, you're trying to engage with people, getting people to click on your sites and your page. So that's building your community, trying to get followers and connections and things of that nature. So here are some websites that I found useful and where I got some of the stats and information from in this presentation. It's really easy to find information on social media. You can just go to Google and type in, how to be successful with my business on Twitter, and you'll get 20 different articles on tips and things to make your Twitter successful for your business. So here are just some of the ones that I found really useful that you can check out if you need to. This concludes our presentation. You can always call us at NBC National Marketing or check us out on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter if you have any questions or you want some additional information on social media. I hope you enjoyed it and found it informational, and have a great day.